Welcome to EDAD 6304, School Business Management and Finance. This is Module 1, Orientation to School Finance. Notice that there will be terms and definitions you need to know to understand the different aspects of this course. You must understand the vocabulary associated with school finance and budgeting so that you can communicate with all stakeholders. If you don't understand finance and the budgeting process, you won't be able to monitor the budget effectively. We are going to be learning about budgeting and school finance. There is a difference between the two, as you can see from the table. When we talk about school finance, we are generally talking about the district level. Even though school finance affects the amount of money available for your campus, you, as a campus principal, are not responsible for school finance. You are responsible for the campus budget. The people in control of the way schools are financed are federal and state legislators. Legislators make the laws that determine how schools will be financed and which standards schools must meet. That is one reason why it is important to vote. Legislators make decisions that affect careers, schools, students, and communities. You can see from this chart that money comes from the federal government, the state government, and from local government in the form of property taxes. At this point in time, for many districts in Texas, the majority of the money comes from local property taxes. That was not always the case. There was a time when the majority of school funding came from the state. You can see from this chart that payroll is generally the largest expense in the district. Payroll is usually between 60 and 80% of the expenditures of the district. For some reason, the people who work in the district want to be paid. This is a brief synopsis of the history of federal support for public schools. Notice that the Department of Education was established over 150 years ago. The Elementary and Secondary Education Act, ESEA, was the predecessor of the No Child Left Behind, NCLB, and the Every Student Succeeds Act, ESSA. Federal monies go to all states, so even though the amount of money is large, remember that it is divided between the states. The states are responsible for education. If you were to look at the way other states handle education, you would see differences because each state is responsible for delivering a system of public education that is free and open to all. Our state education agency is the Texas Education Agency, or TEA. A local education agency, an LEA, is your school district. The Commissioner of Education is an appointed position. The governor appoints that position. The Commissioner of Education does not have to be an educator. Our current commissioner is a former school board member. The local school district has a certain amount of control over the education in the district. However, the district must still comply with the state laws. The allocation of resources should be tied to the school's vision and goals. There should always be a link between money spent and the priorities and goals of the campus. Budget, vision, academic success, these are not just linked, they are intertwined. Budget should be connected to goals and instructional plans. Remember, the money is there to spend so that the outcome is student success. The accounting code structure, GASB or GASB, provides a standard operating structure for accounting for the money flowing into and out of the district and the campus. You will learn about this structure during this course and will use the structure as you complete your budget project. This is the accounting code structure. You will learn more about it as you move through the course. You need to know the accounting code structure because you will have to use it as you allocate funds and monitor the budget.